Okay, I'm just making sure this is working because it didn't seem to be working before. So if you can see, does it just say time start in 60 seconds? Yay! Yay, it's live. Okay, perfect. I thought maybe I was just talking to myself for a little bit. So welcome to our new presenter call. This is being recorded, so if you have people that can't make it, it's going to be totally fine. We're going to go ahead and get started. So I'm Michelle Bell. If you got this link, most likely you're in my downline. There might be a few people that saw this outside of that, and that's fine too. We're going to go over everything you need to know as a brand new presenter. So I'm big on PowerPoints because I'm a very visual person. So give me just a second. I'm going to pull up our PowerPoint and we'll get started. Okay, great. So hopefully you can all see this. If you can't see this, if the screen is blank or anything, just send me a quick Facebook message and I'll make sure that you guys can see it. So sometimes technology, just doesn't quite work totally how you want it to. So hopefully you guys can hear me too. Actually, let me just check and make sure. Didn't have my little thing come up, so I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Angela. Nothing like, talking to yourself sometimes and, just doing that. So perfect. Okay, let's get started. So let me go back just a little bit. Welcome. Now I call this a strong launch call because I'm going to give you some tips to have a really amazing, strong launch with your unique business. And that's what you want, right? Nobody wants to be average. So congratulations on joining and starting your own business. That is so very, very exciting. It's a big, big deal. And we're really excited to have you. And you're a partner with us. So there's nobody above or below. I know we have uplines and downlines, but we're all just partnering together to help each other be successful. So I want you to know that if you need help, there are people that want to help you succeed. So all you have to do is reach out and ask for that. Okay, so when you think of a rocket, think of something going really slow. If you want to launch something, do you just move it slowly along, or do you give it this burst of energy, right, to propel it into motion? So that's what a launch is. It's really a huge burst of energy to get it moving and growing. Fast and furious, right? So tonight you will need a notebook and your calendar. So if you could take notes on your phone, perfect. But you're definitely going to want to take some notes here. And calendar, again, whether that's on your phone or maybe it's just a piece of paper, or maybe it's a calendar that you have on your desk. Whatever works for you, just go grab it. Okay, I want to make sure I explain what this business is not first, because many of you have never done direct sales before, or maybe you did direct sales, but you had kind of a different experience. So direct sales is not a get-rich-quick scheme. First of all, it's not a scheme at all. It's a very legit business. It's not a lottery ticket. It's not something you're like, hey, I'm just going to put $99 in and I'm going to get rich. I'm going to sit on it. I'm going to, blow on it. I'm going to get rich. So it's not a lottery ticket. It's a real legit business, and you get out what you put in, and you're responsible for your own success. So let's talk about what this business can be, okay? It can be amazing, a life-changing opportunity, a fun adventure, a place to meet new friends, a way to gain new skills, gain more confidence. And basically, you have access to an international online business, which is pretty amazing. So let's talk about some success stories, because I want to share some, there's people having success in Unique, and you need to know that. So these are all of the Unique presenters that are purple and above in my downline, and each of them has had amazing success and is continuing to grow and grow. Did you guys hear my little son in the background? what happens when dad decides at night. So, just some other success stories though. I know for Christina McSherry, she was able to stop working at another job that she had that she really didn't like because of her unique income. And a lot of her unique income goes into another business that she does love. So she runs a business called Little Sneakers. I might be a little off in the name. But basically it's a little fitness classes for little kids. So cute. And that's what her unique money goes toward. So each of these leaders has specific goals and dreams, and that's why they're working their unique business. I know for me, this whole past year, I've been putting almost all of my unique income into saving up for a house. And we were able to put a down payment on a house about a month ago, and we're pouring a lot of money into just random fixing up things that we didn't really plan. But I'm so grateful that I was able to have that unique income to be able to do that. We've been renting for about 4 years, and nothing wrong with renting, but man, I was so ready to get my own house. And we're all here to help you. So we are very passionate about unique, and we want to help you be successful. All right, I heard this quote today. I've heard it before, but I wanted to add it to our new presenter training. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of education relics. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan, "Press on," has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race. So why did I read that quote? A lot of you will be joining this business, or maybe before you joined, you kind of thought to yourself, well, I'm not really sure if this is something I can do, or, I've never done direct sales before, or maybe I did direct sales before, but I wasn't really great at it, or I just don't know if I have the skills to be successful at this. So I want to tell you that skill really has very little to do with being successful. It all has to do with persistence and determination. So this is something that you will find happens with your business as you're getting started, if you are persistent. And this is for any new business, right? This isn't just with Unique, but if you started, another franchise, let's say you bought a Burger King franchise, or you started your own other business, persistence is what divides the successful from the unsuccessful. So if you are persistent with your business right from the beginning, and we're going to give you some really great tips on what to do. So persistence is you just keep going, right? You just keep working at it, even if it doesn't look like it's going to be, a huge success right away. If you're persistent, you will get results. And guess what? Those results are going to get you so excited. I still get excited when I book a party, when I have somebody that wants to join. I mean, you'll see me, I'll be, messaging someone, and they'll say, hey, I'd like to go ahead and book a party. And I'll be like, yes, jumping up and down and so excited. I got a random order today. I can't tell you how excited I was. So all the little results, that is what drives you really in this business. And that excitement leads you to continue to be persistent, which gives you even bigger results. That's the secret for success with this business. So let's jump right in. We're going to teach you some of the right things to do. And I'm going to promise you, if you do enough of the right things, you'll get the right results. And I put the word enough in there on purpose, because a lot of people do the right things, but they just do few of the right things. They talk to some people, but not enough people. They share their products with a few friends, but not enough friends. So to get the results, it's one of those things that you want to make sure you're doing enough of it. If you're sure you're doing the right things and you're not quite getting the results you want, then you just want to do a little bit more, so you get the enough. Let's talk about what we're going to go over today. So we're going to go over some business skills. We're going to talk about personal development and why that's important in your business. Incentives that are only available for brand new presenters. Filling your calendar so you're in business. How to book parties. How to host as coach. Following up and sponsoring. So this is why you're going to want your notebook, because this is some good stuff, right? So personal development. So one of the most important things I can tell you as, the black screen. Man, you guys got to tell me. Okay, we'll just do it this way. It's my program. It's Keynote. It's a dumb thing. Sometimes it doesn't work. Let me just enough of the right things, you'll get the right result. Learn and grow out and invest in yourself. And I cannot tell you how important personal development. If you how important personal development is. Okay, sorry. Okay, so these are a few of my favorite books, but minimum 20 minutes to read first thing in the morning, right before you go to bed, whatever, on your lunch break, whatever's going to work for you. I love first thing in the morning because it gets me motivated and moving. And I know this isn't unique specific, but I'm telling you that if you are reading a great book, even watching YouTube videos or things like that, it will have an amazing influence on your business. Okay? So, go for the know. That's an amazing book. Watching it with marketing videos, using Secret Great Read by Tony Robbins, Having and Selling Businesses, Secret of Budget, Use That Blog, It's That Definition, by Brian Tracy, Phil Robbins. Jim Rohn is on YouTube. He actually is no longer alive, but he has amazing resources on YouTube. And then networkmarketingpro.com. So with unique, all of the ranks of colors, and we're not going to go over every single color rank, but we're going to start with just the ones you need to know. So you're right now you are considered a, oh, sound's gone. Man, okay, can you hear me better? Oh, this is so frustrating. Can you guys hear me any better? Okay, once you guys can hear me, let me know. I know it's recording, so can you hear me now? Okay, we're gonna go with that. I won't be moving my laptop at all. I don't have a microphone. It's just it is just the laptop. So I don't know what happened, but I won't touch it. Okay. So okay, first rank, yellow status. So how do you get to yellow status? Sell 1,000 in personal retail sales. Okay, that's simple. So 1,000 might sound like a big number, might sound a little intimidating. So I like to break it down to 35 sets of the lashes. So it's 35 sets of lashes. So what you do is you sell 5 and then you make another goal to sell 5 more, and then you make another goal to sell 5 more. So just break it up so it's not this big number. You also get a pay raise when you hit yellow status. So right now, as a white status presenter, you make 20% commission. Once you bump up to yellow status, you make 25% commission. So it's a huge, great pay raise, which is wonderful. So let's talk about different ways to market your new business, okay? There are so many different ways to market, but the main way that I suggest is through parties. And I'll kind of explain why parties are so great and why Younique is a party plan company. But you can see there's cash and carry, social media, events to boost, catalog parties, one-on-ones, open houses, even doing like a product basket. We're going to talk a little bit about more of those in a minute. Okay, so what I want you to do is get your calendar out. So this is one of the very first things you want to do as a brand new presenter is figure out when you want to work. Okay, what hours are you going to do and focus on Younique? So one thing you want to make sure is that you, one thing you want to make sure, sorry, people sending me messages, I want to make sure you guys can hear, is that you plan around your family. So Younique, to make it a successful business, yes, it does need to be a priority, but it doesn't need to take over your entire life, and it doesn't need to prioritize over other things that are more important for you. So family should come first. Many of you work, you have other obligations like church or leadership, you know, other things that you're involved in, put those in next, and then you're going to put in Younique. Now, I will tell you, if you want to grow quickly in your business, you're definitely going to have this be a priority. And that means maybe some hobbies and things are going to be put on the back burner. Not forever, but just maybe, you know, short term. Like when I was really working hard, my first, few months, I really did not watch like any TV at all. So I put that on the back burner. I simplified my life a little bit. I did a bunch of crock-pot meals so I could focus a little bit more on this. So if there are some hobbies and things that maybe you can put off to the side for just a little bit and then ease them back in, go for it. Task 2, book 6 parties for your first 30 days. So that means you're going to book to hold 6 parties within your first 30 days, okay? This is really, really important. I'm going to tell you, this isn't what I'm just telling you to do. This is how presenters have a successful start. So if you want to have a successful start, this is what you'll want to do. This is what successful presenters do, okay? They book parties right away from the very start.
Mom,
Yep, bud.
Animal Jam.
You guys like the conversations I have with my son? And you get to work from home, which is really fun. Here, bud, you'll have to do this in the meantime, okay? Okay, you guys, hold for just a second. Give me 1 minute. Okay, sorry about that. Book 6 parties, okay? Now I'm going to post on the new presenter event page some helpful things. I'm going to post some scripts on how to book parties, okay? Some words to say, even a call that gives you some tips on how to book parties. So if you're like, I don't know how to get parties, I'm going to give you some help for that. But let me show you what parties do for you, okay? They bring in money. And it makes it a whole lot easier because you have all these people that you're introducing the products to, and it will help you get out of your own circle quicker. So the best way to kill your business quickly is to stay within your family and friends and never go out of that. You will run out of people. And plus, you'll kind of feel like, oh, I don't want to bug my family and friends, right? I hear that all the time. So parties help you to break out of your circle, to meet new people that are interested in the products. And just look at how much you can earn. My average online party is about $200 in sales. Some people have higher than I do, but that's just kind of what my average is. So if I did 6 parties in a month, my PRS is going to be over $1,200. I'm going to hit the yellow status, get a pay raise, and I'm going to earn $250 US in commissions. And I'm sorry, this is in US dollars for our international presenters, but that's just my mind. I can only calculate so many things. My average home party is higher, so about $400. My last home party was $550. So, I mean, home parties rock. So great rewards. So what do parties do for your business? They give you customers, future hostesses, future presenters, booking chains. You book parties from parties. So you always have a party going. What I love about parties is they're simple and duplicatable. So you can have a party, and then your new presenter signs up. You can tell her how to have a party. And if she's there at your party, you're basically just training her on what to do while she's there. It's fabulous. I know you guys are saying it's my microphone, but I just have my laptop. So I actually have this recorded somewhere, so I can always post the recording, but sorry if the sound's not working. I'm just going to keep going, and we'll go through the slides and make the best that we can. But what I want you to do as a brand new presenter is make your list. So this is called our warm contact list, or your list of 100. But basically, you're going to write down everyone you can think of and their dog, okay? And here's some just different categories to think of. So friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, community, and kids connections. So take a minute right now, write down one friend. Write down on your notebook one relative, one acquaintance, maybe a friend of a friend, someone you don't know super well, a neighbor, someone that lives in your area, community, you know, people that are doing, you know, the same hobbies and things like that, and kids connections. So are your kids in sports, gymnastics, music, you know, who can you meet through your kids' activities, okay? So write down just one of each, because we don't have time to do the full 100. But if you haven't done this yet, do this tonight. Like, this is so, so important. You don't want to wait another day. This is going to be huge for your business. So write down everyone you know. Go through your phone contacts, your Facebook, your email. I mean, just everybody. And then what I want you to do is put a big star next to the first 5 that you are going to contact about the business, okay, star, and then circle another 5 that you're going to contact about hosting, okay? Okay, just a second. Here we go. So the business is a numbers game. All right, so you're going to start with your warm contact list, but you're going to start to meet new people. So again, we want to get out of that list. And some of you might have a smaller contact list. Maybe you feel like you don't know anybody or know a lot of people. Well, guess what? Direct sales is perfect for that, because you're going to meet a whole lot of people. It's going to be really, really fun. So make a goal to have 3 new contacts each day. If you can't leave your house, you'll have to make those contacts online. You know, if you're leaving your house, running errands, you know, make it a goal to talk to people everywhere you go. Katie Thompson, who is a Black Status 1 presenter, I asked her, so it's the very, very tippy top of the company. I asked her, you know, what's your, you know, basically, what's your secret? What do you feel like was the biggest indicator of success for you? And do you know what she said? And now she lives in Vermont on like this huge, not a huge house, but I mean, I don't know what her house looks like, but big acreage. So there's not a lot of people where she lives. And her secret, she talks to as many people as she can. That's the secret. So there is no secret. So those that are at a higher point, or those that are successful in this business, they just talk to more people. So everywhere you go, you know, maybe visit a different library than you normally visit, or if you haven't been taking a class, start taking a class, or join a gym, or, you know, do some different things to get out of, you know, your comfort zone where you're normally at. Another idea that I heard from another direct sales company is gardening. Okay, so planting seeds around your community. Okay, so let me go back. So what is gardening? So, you know, if you don't know a lot of people in your area, or maybe you just moved into your area and you're a little nervous about talking to a bunch of strangers, which everything takes, you know, you get better with practice, first of all, so that's okay. Everyone's uncomfortable with it at first. It just takes practice. But gardening is really fun. So put together some little sample packets, maybe create some pigment samples, get some little baggies off eBay, put some pigment samples in there, make some little labels, put your business card in there, maybe a catalog, or maybe just a little candy bar or something like that. And go to local businesses and say, hey, I'm a local business owner, just wanted to drop off some information, I just wanted to network with other local businesses and say hi and introduce myself. And pass out things, and heck, while you're there, do a 3D fiber lash, you know, demo, or wear one eye with the mascara, one eye without. That's a really hot tip when you're going out, okay? So how to book those parties. So now you're talking with people, you're having conversations. We'll talk about Facebook and what you can post there in just a minute, but how to book parties. So not everyone will say yes. And I want to tell you that up front so you don't get frustrated, because what happens a lot of times is somebody will, when I say book 6 parties, they're thinking of, oh, I know 6 people that will do, have a party for me that I'm going to ask. And they'll ask those 6 people, and one of them will say yes, and 5 of them will say no. And then that new presenter goes, oh my gosh, I'm not good at this, or this isn't going to work for me. So I'm going to tell you up front that most people say no. That's just what happens. But some people say yes. So you don't really need to worry about the people that say no. You only need to worry about the people that say yes. So just know that in this business, you're going to get a lot of no's, and that's okay, because every no is getting you closer to the next yes. So don't get frustrated when you get no's. Read the book, go for no, and that'll make you feel a whole lot better about getting no's, because it's okay. So here are some different little, put this up, scripts here that you can do. Hey, I'm booking. You can always tell someone I'm doing a challenge. That's a great way to kind of get things started. But I'll post some other scripts on that event page. But hey, I'm in a booking challenge. See how many parties I can book in 2 hours. And by the way, I know I'm calling it parties, but call it something else. Call it a lash bash, a beauty bash, a mascara madness, mascara if you drink, mascara and margaritas. Think of something fun. Party tends to have kind of a negative connotation in the US. I like to call it a girls' night in. Let's host a girls' night in. I'll bring over some makeup and we'll have a whole lot of fun. Okay, just keep it casual and simple. Oops. Go back over here. Okay, so booking parties again. When you're doing online parties, here's what's really great about online parties is you can host several at a time. So you can host because you're not leaving your house, right? So you don't have to physically be anywhere. That's why online parties are so awesome. And you can have customers anywhere that we sell. So you can have customers in Australia, New Zealand, UK, Canada, US, all over the place. So if you are holding several parties at a time, my suggestion is to start them all on the same day and keep a binder so you just kind of keep track of each party. I'm going to show you training where you can find out how to do an online party on our training site toward the end of the call, okay? One really big tip with booking parties is to not ask people and never ever beg. Just tell people. This is going to sound really funny, but people really want to be told what to do. And it makes you sound more confident. So instead of saying, oh, please hold a party for me, or I just got started, I really need some help, that sounds desperate, and we don't want to sound desperate, and we don't have to sound desperate. So we want to sound confident. Oh my gosh, that's amazing mascara. Have you tried it yet? We should totally have you host a girls' night in. It'll be so much fun, and I'll come over and show everybody. Okay, so these are poison words. Don't ever use these, okay? Will you help me get my business started? Will you help me reach my goal? Can you help me? I need your help with. I'm sorry to bother you, but, right? We don't need to apologize, okay? Don't ever say join my team. That doesn't really have to do with booking, but just don't say that because it doesn't work and it sounds tacky, okay? What to say instead? You need to know about this crazy, amazing mascara I just discovered. You and your friends must be made aware of this and end your short lash life. Let me help you share the best kept mascara secret with your friends. Try this out. Let me know what you think of it. I guarantee you will love it, or I'll give you your money back. I need your advice and would love your feedback on this mascara. Take a look at this eye as I apply it. Oh my gosh, you need to do this with me. You would be so fabulous at this, and we would have a blast doing this together. Doesn't that sound so much better than join my team, right? Yes, so much better. Have you ever found something you just can't keep to yourself and want every girl to know about? So there's so many great things you can say to people, but these are all really positive, happy, energetic, and confident. Okay, and that's what we want. All right, so now you have somebody that is going to host a party for you. They're super excited about the mascara. They want to get it for free. I'm going to tell you it'll be better if your hostess has tried the mascara, if at all possible. Now, as just getting started, you're going to have people that haven't tried the mascara. So here's some tips or suggestions. At least get her trying some products. If she doesn't live near you, send her some samples of products, okay? Send her a catalog. Send her something in the mail so she has something physically in her hands. Or if you're going to do a home party, drop it off to her. Ask her about purchasing the mascara. And you can just tell her that, you know, parties are more successful when the hostess has tried the mascara. And you never know. Maybe she'll purchase it and then you can just reorder through her party to replace it for you. If there's no way she can purchase it and there's nothing you can do to get it to, you know, to her, do this. Tape a demo of you applying it and send it to her. Or if you are near her, you know, go to her house and you apply it on you, or you want to do sample ones, you could possibly do that. But she just needs to have some idea of how the mascara works, okay? Hostess wants to invite 30 to 50 people, and here's the big key thing. Whether it's a home party or an online party, she needs to send out a personal invitation. So what does that mean? Don't send out a mass group message because people hate that. It doesn't work. And don't just add people to an event or a group. They want it personal. So personally message them on Facebook or text them or call them. You know, it's got to be personal. That's huge. And you're going to send your hostess the message to send out. So instead of asking her, go ahead and message your friends, you're going to say, here's a message that you can pass on to your friends to invite them to the party. Okay? And encourage your hostess to post her own pictures. So a lot of times when I do the party, I'll have, you know, my hostess get in and say, hey, everyone, I'm so excited for this. I hope you've, you know, if you've heard about the mascara, here, the presenter, you know, Michelle is going to introduce all these fun products for us. And that way it's her introducing me, you know, otherwise. I'm going to post this link on the new presenter group or presenter event page, how to run a party. It's 30 minutes. It's awesome. It shows you start to finish how to set up a party. So don't worry about the details of that. We will go over that. Okay, so now you run your party, all right? You have new customers. You're really excited about it. Here's a really good rule of thumb for follow-up. Number one, I always send my new customer an email with tips for applying the 3D fiber lashes. Not only is it going to show good customer service because I'm giving her advice and helping her with her product, but she's going to have my contact information on that email. So if she ever needs to get a hold of me again, she's got my email address on there, okay? So follow up 333. 3 days, within 3 days after they purchase a product, you need to contact them, thank them for ordering. Now, if they haven't received it yet, you know, you give them some tips, let them know when they should expect it. 2 to 3 weeks after they purchase, I'd say more like 2 weeks, but 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to ask them how they're loving the product. And that's exactly what I say. I say, hey, Susie, I'm so, you know, thanks so much for your order. Just wanted to check in and see how you're loving the product. I don't say, do you like it or not? I just say, I want to see how you're loving it. And most often I get back, oh my gosh, I love it. This stuff's amazing. Occasionally I will get back, this isn't really working for me. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And here's what's great is if I hadn't emailed them, I never would have known that. So don't wait for your customers to come back to you saying, this isn't working for me, because they probably won't. You need to contact them, and then I troubleshoot with them. And I say, okay, tell me how you're applying the mascara. So I ask them how they apply it. I don't just tell them what to do, because usually they'll tell me how they're applying it, and there's usually some step or something they've missed. Then I can help them with that. So 2 to 3 weeks, and then if they love it, here's what you do. You say, awesome, I'd love to share your before and after or your lash pick on my page. You can even do a drawing every month if you want to encourage that. And then I ask, have you ever thought about selling or sharing it? And that's all I ask. I don't go on and on about, oh my gosh, presenter and blah, 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 blah. I just say, have you ever thought about selling or sharing it? And then I just see what they say. We kind of go from there. And then 3 months later, that's when you're going to follow up and say, hey, would love to help you get your next set of mascara, because they're probably going to be ready for next set. Okay, your next task, fill your calendar with other events. So now you've got your 6 parties, you filled out your calendar. How are you going to, there's so many other ways to sell. So this is what's so great about our business. Now I'm going to encourage you to make parties kind of the essential part of your business, but I fill in parties with other things around it. So cash and carry is a huge part of our business, especially if you are in the US and Canada where we are not for resale. Basically, what does that mean? It means you order 5 sets of mascara, so you get the free shipping, you get the commission. If you order 7 sets of mascara, you actually get hostess rewards, which is even better. But 5 gets you free shipping, gets you qualified. So you'll get those 5 in the mail, or 7. And what you do is you keep your own set that you're going to use, right, in your purse. So after you put it on in the morning, you just throw it in your purse. And you're going to keep 2 to 3 that are wrapped, sealed, brand new. And when you go out and about, you're going to talk to people. And you're going to point to your eyes. And you're going to show them, okay, one eye with mascara, one eye without. When you're in line at the grocery store, you're going to have business cards. You're going to go to the person next to you and say, hey, do you mind if I give you a business card? And then you're just going to start talking about what you do. Oh, yeah, I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Have you heard of the 3D mascara? No, well, let me show you what it is. And you're going to pull it out of your purse. Or if you see someone with awesome lashes, you're going to say, oh, my gosh, is that the 3D mascara? And if they say, no, what's that? You're going to pull it out of your purse and say, oh, my gosh, you haven't heard of this? This is like the most amazing stuff ever. And you're going to talk to people, and you'll sell it right on the spot if you talk with them and open your mouth. So I have sold mascara getting my car registered. I've sold it at the bank, just depositing a check. I've sold it just on the go. And we have some presenters that sell 20 lashes a week, just cash and carry, because they are just talking to people constantly wherever they go, and they're so excited about it. If you want to, you can get a little bag that says, you know, I carry 3D mascara, ask me about it, or you can wear shirts. There's lots of places you can buy shirts, swag, all those kinds of fun things. But basically, you're just talking to people. There's some helpful things for cash and carry. I recommend if you have a smartphone to either get the Square app or PayPal, where you can slide a credit card through or put in a credit card number. I would say 98% of all orders that I do through that. People love that because not a lot of people carry cash. Keep some extra change on you, some 5s and 1s, so you can do change if someone does want to pay with cash. And keep a receipt book with you, because everyone that you sell to, you want their information. Number 1, so you can follow up with them. Number 2, for just record keeping purposes. But most for follow up. So in 3 months, you can call, text, email, and get in contact with them, so they don't just become someone else's customer. Social media is a huge way to market. Let me go. Oh, order 5 sets of lashes. Let me go back here. Social media. So one of the biggest things with social media is you want to share, not sell. So I discourage just randomly posting your unique link on your profile and saying, hey, you can buy that mascara from me now. Here's the link. I rarely ever post my link on my profile, like ever. You want to share. People go on Facebook to be educated and to see what other people love. They don't necessarily want to be sold to. So you'll have better success by posting before and afters. Post your own before and afters. That is huge. People really want to see you. Post makeup looks. Here's my look for the day. And you don't always have to talk about, you don't always have to say unique. You can just say, I'm loving my new business that I just joined. And just leave it up to curiosity. And people will message or comment. They'll say, oh, what new business is that? Do things that, social media is really fun because it's just interacting and getting people to see what you're doing. And I have a perfect example. Okay, so I was talking with someone on our team just today, and she said yesterday she had someone message her and say something to the effect of, so I really think I want to join Younique under you because I keep seeing you post all these pictures, and I know you don't think anybody really sees them, but they do because I've been watching you for months and months and months. And you just make it look so easy and fun. I think you'd be a great person to join under. Okay, so that's what social media will do for you, is you'll have people watching your posts and seeing what you're doing. It takes a little bit of time, but you will have people that start coming to you. Events and booths, that's where you pay for a table, put out your product, and sell it right on the spot. Catalog party, I don't know how, these aren't as successful as my other parties, but it's something, if somebody cannot do a party or doesn't want to do an online party, you can send them like 5, 6 catalogs. They can pass it out at work. They can take orders. One-on-ones, I absolutely love. I did one today. You're going to meet with somebody one-on-one, show them the kit, show them whatever products you have on hand. You don't have to have a lot. Go through the catalog, let them sample some things, and take some orders. Open houses are fabulous as well. In fact, I would recommend that every single person on this call, that you hold your own. You can call it an open house, girls' night in. Basically, you're holding your own home party, and you invite all of your friends. In fact, I'm going to start, this isn't something I've been doing, but other leaders in Younique do this. And they basically, not require, because we're not your bosses or anything like that, but highly, highly suggest that every new presenter do their own home party, because home parties are amazing, amazing, amazing. Product basket, what is that? This is that you can only do with somebody that you trust and know. It's just, let me just put that out there. It's only someone that you trust. But basically, you get a basket and you buy the 7 sets of lashes right ahead of time. You put them in the basket. It has to be 7. That's this magic number. And then you have a friend that wants to host. And let's say she's, works or gym or whatever. She's going to take that product basket and she's going to try to sell all 7 of those lashes. She's going to collect the money or credit card information, whatever. And then once she sold all 7, she's going to come to you and give you the money for all 7 of them. And then she gets the hostess rewards for that. So that, again, only with somebody you trust. So if you have someone steal 7 sets of lashes from you because you don't really know them, please don't get mad at me. Just do someone you trust. So order 5 sets of lashes. Now, we have these amazing brand new lashes coming out on the 15th. So this is probably the only time I will ever, ever, ever tell a new presenter that you might want to just wait until the 15th and then order your 5 sets of lashes. But there's so many other products you can promote in the meantime. So it's not like you're not going to get any sales at all. Another suggestion I have for new presenters is to purchase a domain. This is a little bit technical, but a domain is awesome. So if you're not familiar with domains, basically it's, the URL at the top of the website. So right now your website is uniqueproducts.com/yourname, or if you changed it a little bit. You can purchase a domain and forward it to that Unique Products website, so it's easier for people to spell and remember and just to get to. So like I purchased the domain yourfablashes.com. So if someone goes to that website, that they type in yourfablashes.com, it will actually take them to my Unique site. It's really easy to set up, even if you're not a technical person. I can post a video to that as well on that new presenter event to help you with getting started. And if you have questions with that, let me know, because I've domains, I probably own like 10 of them. I'm a little nuts with that. So another task that you can do to help you get started is order business cards, card decal if you want, shirt swag, just any fun marketing stuff that you want to do. It's totally not necessary. It's not required, but it can help you a little bit. Online, there's some new presenter training, and I'm going to show you, I'll show you where that's at. Let me go through all these. Make a video. So this is going to sound kind of weird, but videos are amazing with our business. And I know most direct sales companies, this is not on their to-do list for new presenters, but I'm going to tell you why it's so fantastic, because videos are hugely powerful. So as a brand new presenter, here's what I would suggest is tape yourself talking about why you joined Unique. Keep it under like a minute or 2 minutes max. Post it on Facebook. You can upload it right to Facebook or post it on YouTube. When you get your kit, take a video of you opening up your kit and everything that comes in it and how excited you are. Do a video of the mascara, demoing it on. Just videos are hugely powerful, and most of the people I sponsor find me through videos. So videos can be huge. Another task, pick one social media outlet to venture into. So social media can be a little overwhelming. I mean, I just told you to make a video, and some of you probably freaked out a little bit, and that's okay. We're like, I do not do videos. So, you've got Facebook and Pinterest and Twitter and Periscope and Instagram and what else did I say? Pinterest. Anyways, YouTube, there's so many different social medias. So Facebook is kind of my bread and butter. What I would suggest is pick one social media to really focus on. And then if you feel like you've got that down, then later on you can add Pinterest or Instagram or something else. But start with the one you kind of know. And don't get overwhelmed with social media, okay? Your last task is to start sharing the business. So that list of 100 where you have those names starred that you want to share the business with, that's what you want to do. And we have this amazing new presenter special just for, I don't know how long it will last. My guess is by the end of the month it will be over. So brand new presenter special, they get 2 sets of the 3D fiber lashes plus and free shipping, which is amazing for joining. So use that to your advantage and tell people about it, okay? And how do you sponsor? Same way you sell, same way you book. It's all about conversations. When you're talking with people, talk about the business. Talk about how much fun you're having, what you love. People join because of the benefits of the business, not necessarily because of the money of the business. So when they see you having fun, working from home or working on your vacation or getting a charm or promoting, that's what's going to be attractive to them, okay? Follow up and always have a list. So I have a notebook. I write down the people that are interested in joining, and I make sure I follow up with them, and I'm continually adding to that list. And then the last thing I would suggest is to do three-way calls. So what is a three-way call? That's when you have someone that's interested in the business, and instead of just you having a conversation with them, because you're probably brand new. So there's going to be some things you may not, that skill of talking with people might not be fully developed. Maybe you're not quite sure of all the answers, or maybe you're not sure how to overcome objections. Well, your upline is great at that, has, had a lot of experience with that. So, call your upline or text your upline and say, hey, I have this person, I have my friend, not this person, I have a friend who's interested in the business. Can you get on a three-way call with me? And any of you on this call can do this with me personally, but you can also do it with your upline, your sponsor. I do these all the time. So you text and say, hey, I'm going to do a three-way call. You're available this afternoon. And I'll say, yeah, sure. Usually it's 15, 30-minute call. And so you call me, and then you call your prospect, and we all three get on a call together. And here's what's fabulous about that. Number one, she gets to hear from another person that's sharing the business with them. So it's not just you. It's somebody else saying, yes, this is a real legit business. It validates you as a presenter. It validates the business. Number two, it's showing her how much support you have in the business. Because guess what? When she's brand new, she can use the same thing. She doesn't have to worry about being on her own. So you're showing her that this has support. Number three, either me or whoever you're doing the three-way call with, we've talked with a lot of people. So I can help you with overcoming objections and how to talk with somebody, how to ask questions, and you're basically learning how to sponsor while you're on the phone. So three-way calls are amazing. Anytime you have someone that's interested in the business, get them on a phone call, get them on a three-way call. So some more social media do's and don'ts. We just talked about sharing, not selling. Don't spam. Don't post on people's walls with your link. Don't do that. Don't just post about Younique. That's kind of a turnoff. People, again, don't want to be sold to. They want to know you have a life outside of Younique. Be confident and educate. So don't just sell, but show people how to use the products. That's what they really want to know. So we're going to go just review what we went over, and then I'm going to show you some resources online to help you with your first party and training. So plan your calendar, make your list of 100. If you don't know a lot of people in your area, think about gardening and going around and meeting new businesses. Hugely important. Book 6 parties. I can't tell you and stress you how important that is, okay? Order business cards. If you'd like to, again, optional, you can purchase a domain. Start your own launch party and hold a home party, okay? Online party and a home party. Great, super important. I don't know why I have make your list twice, but that's important too. And then just be intentional about sponsoring. So this business is so much more fun with a buddy. So what I would suggest is go through your list and think, who would I like to work with? Who would be fun to do this business with? And that's who you reach out to first. What's nice is you get to choose who you work with. So, if there's somebody you don't like, you can kind of not do them. Okay, let me switch really quick. I know it just went black. And it's like dark in this room. That looks kind of freaky. Just a second. I'm in my daughter's room, and I was like, it's light outside, but it was like way dark in here. Okay, I'm going to show you guys a couple of resources. Okay. Give me just a second. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay. First of all, on Facebook, all of you should belong to the exclusive Younique networking group. This is a really great place to ask questions, get ideas, things like that. I know people are telling me, screen's black, we can't hear you. I'm sorry for all the technical issues, everybody. Got a lot of messages. But under files here, there's just so many great resources here. Okay, so you can just there's a lot of them, just kind of scroll down. Something that's available just to our team is our team website. And this has This is a little bit more organized. This has a wealth of knowledge for you guys. It's called the Lash Divas. The password is Divas. There's actually a section just for new presenters, okay? So once you enter the password, and it's D-I-V-A-S, lowercase, it's gonna show you, I mean, just all sorts of amazing stuff. Success plan, if you wanna get off to a really fast start with Younique. How to place your orders, how to set up your domain, a back office tour, how to get paid. So we just didn't have time to go through all of this, but look how quick these videos are, like 8 minutes, 20 minutes. I mean, first of all, with the back office, you just need to start clicking on all the links because you won't break anything. Just go through everything and try it out. An image and media library. So this is awesome. Again, lots of resources here, but if you need some photos to start sharing or using on your online parties, there are a ton of photos here, and these will be updated with the new lashes, but lots of images there you can use. So I just want to kind of show you what's here. It has some how to jumpstart your business, company policies, 5 sets of lashes, how to do an online party. So this is like a step-by-step how to do an online party. She shows you how to create the Facebook event, how to create your, you know, just everything, okay? And then we actually have a whole page about online parties, online party training, home party training, okay? So how to book parties, how to coach your hostess, 30-minute live party. So you can click on these and it's going to show you step-by-step of how to do a party. So we didn't quite have time to go through all of that tonight, but online parties are super easy. They're really fun. What I would suggest is book the parties and then you'll figure out how to do them. And I know that sounds a little scary, but it's not. Just, you know, it's one of those things, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it, okay? So those are going to be really, really helpful, okay? And then once you get through that, we just have a bunch of different training resources. So how to sponsor, how to run a party, how to build new customers, how to follow up with customers, how to fill your calendar. So if you're wondering how to book those 6 parties, here are several different steps. How to book parties, okay? How to fill your calendar. We kind of already went through a lot of this. Let's see, anything else on here? So just, again, you don't get overwhelmed by any of this. They're just here to help, just resources. So when you want to learn something, when you want to know where to get shirts, or you want some more social media training, you know where to go, okay? The last thing I wanted to show you was on the website. Okay, I'm just going to show you a few important things that you want to know. Number 1, we have a new presenter kit, so that's exciting, right? To start a party, you just go to My Parties here. Okay, schedule a new party, super easy to set up. I'll host a party, pick your theme, save my party, and it's pretty much done. Parties are open for 10 days. You can close them early if you want to. You just go to My Office, go back to My Parties. It's kind of your like central, you know, place for the parties. You can edit them here, or there's this link that says Close Party. So like, for example, this party has 6 days left, but I've already gotten the hostess rewards. So if I wanted to, I could close it and just get those hostess rewards sooner. But I want to keep that one open. So I'm going to do this one, Close Party. It says yes. The party will close in 3 hours to allow for anyone with items in their cart to finish their purchase. So I hit close, it's going to close. And then after the party closes, okay, then my hostess rewards will go into my account. And your hostess rewards you can see by going here, either on My Parties, shows me my party rewards, or by going to My Office and My Profile. Okay, this is also where you can change your website name right here. You can add a biography, which I highly suggest, contact information, your email preferences, all that good stuff. And you can see your party rewards right at the top. So this is credit. To use your party rewards, you just shop and then you apply your points. So let me just show you really quick, because this is a question I get a lot. And you usually cannot use hostess party rewards on the kudos of the month. And we have a new kudos every month. But let's say I wanted the Splurge Cream Shadow because it's beautiful. And I want the new Dreamy, and I add to my cart. Proceed to check out. Okay, and if I had Younique Cash, I would just click it here, but I've used all of it. But otherwise, I say click here to redeem your half-price item, I click on the product and I click finish, and then it takes half off the price. Because this isn't over $100, it still has a shipping of $5.50, but orders over $100 are free shipping. So I'm going to go back to the Google Hangout page and see if, I know that's kind of crazy, but I want to see if we have any questions. It doesn't look like we have any questions. So we're going to go ahead and finish up the call. Thank you guys for joining me. Let me get this screenshot off. Yay, we're back. Okay, thanks so much for joining me tonight. I'm going to hang out on the new presenter event for a little bit tonight. So if you have any questions, I'll put some of the links there for the party training. I can also add you to a current party that, or not a current party, but I kind of have a past party that I add a lot of people to so they can learn how to do a party. But just start sharing. You have this amazing product. The more people you share it with, the more excitement you have, the quicker you're going to grow and the more fun it's going to be. So just start sharing and have fun with it. So welcome to Younique. We're super excited to see all your success and have a wonderful night. Bye.